Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my annual first day of school impressions video. So I did one freshman year and sophomore year, and this year I'm going to be a junior. So I do this video every single year, that way I can look back and see how I was throughout high school. I plan on doing this every single year, so that's why I'm doing it. Actually, because of how tiring school was today, I came home and instead of normally filming the video right as soon as I get home, I ate food and I fell asleep. But I'll explain why that happened in the actual video. So in this video, I normally just walk you guys through my day and like tell you about my classes, tell you about my teachers based off of a first impression. And normally my first impression isn't always what my year-long or semester-long impression is gonna be. But yeah, today was an interesting day. Today was probably the most hectic first day of high school I've had since starting high school. So if you guys want to see why that was, just keep watching. So let's start off with the morning. Actually, the night before. So after I filmed my night before section for my Get Ready With Me first day of school video, the link will probably come up here because I most likely posted that video first because I always do. So basically, so September 4th, because I started school September 5th, which is today, clearly. So after I did like all my skincare prep, I got myself ready, I laid out my clothes, all that fun stuff. It was clearly time to go to bed. Like I kind of have insomnia, like it is really hard for me to fall asleep, like it's just, it doesn't happen. And last night, me being the bright child I am, I forgot to take melatonin. So, I didn't really sleep. I think I went to bed at 10 and then I fell asleep at like 2. Vibes. So yeah, that happened. Then I woke up, I started filming my video, right, Get Ready With Me, and there were some altercations with me filming the video because I had to go wet my beauty sponges, but then my brother was in the bathroom, so I had to wait, and then that kind of wasted time. So I was kind of in a rush this morning because we had to leave. Normally, I leave the house at like 7:20. Today, I had to leave the house by 7:10. And you'd think a 10-minute difference wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it was big of a deal because I was filming. And because I'm filming, I have to set everything up, I have to make sure everything's working, I have to make sure everything's focused. It was just a very hectic day. Anyway, so we pick up my friend and we get to school. First things first, I have to figure out where my homeroom is. And once I figure out where my homeroom is, I kind of like go to a corner and like start texting my friends like, hey, where are you guys? I'm here early. This is like probably the only time I'm ever gonna be to school this early, so like, where you at? So actually one of my friends found me. She got off the bus and she saw me, and I literally hadn't seen her all summer or talked to her all summer because she literally went off the grid all summer. It was really interesting. Then my other friend, she had to help her friend out because she like sprained her ankle and she's on crutches, which kind of sucks. Not even kinda, I sprained my ankle. Crutches suck. Like, bruises on armpits, just not fun. So, she had to deal with that. So, we get up. I found my friend who's in my homeroom every single year because of our last names. We go up, and we don't go to a homeroom straight away because like we don't want to be the first ones there. And she wanted to go see one of her other teachers, like her teachers from like freshman year, I think, that she really liked. So I went in there with her. Then when it was getting close for the bell to ring, I went to homeroom. So homeroom isn't really anything special. I'm in the same homeroom with the exact same people every single year since middle school because of our last names. Like there's literally nothing special about it. But my homeroom teacher actually wasn't here today because she's sick. Apparently she'd been sick like the week before school started, which sucks. Like being sick in summer, that's not cool. But yeah, she's not here. I don't know when she's coming back, but like she's really my homeroom teacher, and I will literally only see her to get my report cards. So there's no like, it's not that big of a deal for me. So in homeroom, we got the basic stuff, our schedule, something for back to school night for our parents, student code of conduct, which no one ever reads, but we get it every single year. So that was that. Then after homeroom, we stayed in homeroom from, actually I have the bell schedule. Let me go check that. So we stayed in homeroom for 25 minutes from 7:45 to 8:10. Then after we were released from homeroom, we go to first period. So first period, I have honors pre-calc with my favorite teacher ever. I had her freshman year, and she's also the JV basketball coach, and I was on JV basketball. So we're really close. I really like her. She makes math very easy for someone who hates math, but like I hate math, but like once I understand what we're doing, it becomes very easy. I'm just not a fan of math in general, geometry especially, but I'm just really close with her. I really like her, so that class is gonna be fun. The class is mainly sophomores, like 2 or 3 seniors, and then like a handful of juniors, because the freshmen are a lot smarter. I mean, not the freshmen. I still think of them as freshmen, but that's not. Also, my brother's a freshman now, so we go to the same school. So if I had to say that in the beginning, but the sophomores are just a lot smarter at math, I guess. I don't know. I just suck at math, I guess, is what that is saying about me. So we just went in there, we played a game, and it was actually really fun. So she made us do icebreakers, and I was like, I don't really want to do it. But no one was paying attention, so like I really didn't care. And she goes through like the whole syllabus. She tells us about her, even though I know most things about her, but like for people who have never had her before, that's why. And then we played a game. So basically, she saw it on a game show, as she told us. So basically the game it's song titles, but synonyms. So like Fiesta in America, the real song title is Party in the USA. So that was a fun game we got to play. Then second period, I have IB chemistry, and that is on the 3rd floor. And my first period is literally on the other side of the school on the 2nd floor. So that's annoying. So I get up there, and that class is mainly seniors, and they've been through the IB program before. In chemistry, I got this notebook. It looks really nice. It's like all the IB textbooks are like paperback, so that's interesting. I don't know where this left off, but basically chemistry, teacher seems really nice. It's on the 3rd floor. We did syllabus. He went over the syllabus. He told us about himself. We didn't get any homework, but there's a quiz in Google Classroom that I have to take that I didn't take, so I have to do that. That's my homework. And yeah, that's basically it. So then, 3rd period, I have IB French 6. And I've had the teacher before because she was there last year. And she made us do icebreakers again. I've never had to do so many icebreakers in high school until today. Because like, I had more icebreakers in classes than I did last year. And that literally makes no sense to me. Like, why me as a junior, why am I doing icebreakers when like we literally know, like I basically know everyone. Because I don't go to that big of a school, so it's like, I know basically everyone by name, or at least I know their face. So like, this is like, why? Anyway, so we did that icebreaker thingy, and then we had to describe each other. Pretty basic French. The class is mainly sophomores, then there's juniors, and then there are like 4 seniors. So that's that. So after French, I have IB English Lit, and that is on the 2nd floor. French is on the 1st floor, and it's not that long of a walk, honestly. My French and my English class are pretty close together. So first thing is she's very, like, I find her sense of humor is the same as my sense of humor, so I can already tell I'm gonna love that class. She seems really nice. She's a new teacher, so like no one at my school has ever had her before. So we're like her first class at my school, but she seems really chill and really nice. But like, controlling enough for a class because I have a pretty big class. It's all juniors in that class because IB, you know. Yes, I'm doing IB program, IB diploma. If I didn't say that earlier, I probably didn't. She didn't really tell us much about herself, but she just went over the whole customary thing, and then I was basically on my phone because there wasn't much for her today. So then after that, we had lunch. I went up to the 3rd floor where I normally eat lunch, and I was just chilling with my friends. I don't have any classes with them this year, but I didn't expect to have any classes with them because I'm the only one of my friends that's doing the full IB program. One of my friends, she's doing IBCP, which is IB, like some IB classes, some AP classes, and then my other friend, she's doing full AP, so it just wasn't gonna happen. Then after lunch, this is where they messed up my schedule, and I was just not, like, I had fun in the class because I knew people in the class, but I was like, you guys really messed up my schedule. So 6th period, I have concert orchestra. Last time I checked, I didn't play a string instrument, so I was a little confused. So I go in and I ask the teacher, is this concert orchestra? And she's like, yes, it is. And I'm like, well, I'm supposed to be in concert band, really symphonic band, but that's a whole other story for another day. She's a new teacher. My old teacher placed me in concert band, and I'm still a little mad about it. Anyway, because I was really in symphonic. So she's like, oh, okay, they've been messing up schedules all day for me. So, okay, by guidance counselors, I don't know what they're doing, but they messed up my schedule. So I had to sit through concert orchestra. The new band teacher / orchestra teacher, she seems chill, but like, I really wasn't paying attention because I was like, why am I here? I'm literally in class with string players. But I saw 2 of my friends in there, or like acquaintance friend situations, and she managed to do an icebreaker. We basically talked the entire period, and I'm not gonna like explain the demographics of the class because like I'm literally not supposed to be in that class. So then after concert orchestra, I have IB history, and so this teacher, apparently he grades, it's raining, so if you hear like rain hitting the roof, that's why. That teacher is notorious for being a really harsh grader, which kind of scares me. But other than that, he seems cool. He says that in the past 2 years, there's only been 1 student who hasn't passed IB history, the IB history exam. So we're in good hands. He says that most of the students have always felt prepared, and the ones who didn't feel prepared were the ones that slacked off. So I can't slack off in that class. And then in IB history, this is what our textbook looks like. I don't have to carry my textbooks to and from school, which is wonderful because literally only carrying 2 textbooks was heavy, very heavy, and I wasn't a fan. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy history, so we'll see how that class goes. And then finally, 8th period, last period before freedom, I have TOK. So if you don't know what TOK is, it is a theory of knowledge class. And it's basically a class where like, you have to explain how you know things and why you know things. And it makes you think more profoundly, I guess, about situations and like circumstances and like just general knowledge. So that class seems fun. We don't really have that much homework in there, is what she said. We went over the syllabus, we had to sign seats. I had to sign seats in basically all of my classes except for history, math. Yeah, so history, math, and French are the only classes I don't have assigned seats. My teachers actually let me pick our seat, so I was like, cool. But yeah, she's really nice. She's very bubbly, which I guess would be very nice. I don't know if that's gonna be very nice or very annoying because like 8th period, like all you can think about is like being able to like escape prison that goes by another name. So yeah, but it's basically just a research paper class, which will be very helpful in college because you do a lot of research papers and just papers in general in college. So that's gonna help me be prepared for college, I guess. That's the whole point of IB. And I wouldn't be taking it if it wasn't supposed to help me. That's basically how my first day went. It was very hectic in the beginning. And then when I finally got out of school and walked home in the hot sun, I literally collapsed in my bed because I was running on 4 hours of sleep the entire day and I needed a nap. And I just woke up like 46 minutes ago, so I've been asleep for approximately 2 hours, which isn't bad. Normally I wake up at like 7 o'clock and I'm like, wow, I'm not gonna get any sleep now because I slept too long. So comment down below how your first day went, and if you have a favorite teacher already. I already know who my teacher is, but I can't say names because then you guys could probably find me, and that's not good. So I do K-beauty, baby beauty, fashion, K-pop, and random videos. If you enjoyed those types of videos, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every single time I upload a video and you won't miss an upload by yours truly. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies!
모두 상처받긴 겁나는 걸